Welcome back. With spring break next week, I'm sure there's a lot to do this weekend to start it off.
Right, and Rebecca's here to tell us about how we can start off the weekend before spring break.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Davidson, and I hope you're ready to have some fun this weekend. This Friday kickstarts the Gator Country Tire Kingdom Spring Concert Series. Chuck Wicks is the performer this week, and he'll be down at the Jacksonville Landing at 8, and the show is free for everyone. Also getting started this weekend is the Jacksonville Blues Festival. The Times Union Center is the place to be Friday night to hear the best blues in the city. You can get tickets online at Ticketmaster, and the event starts at 8. If you'd like a taste of the Jacksonville music scene, but blues isn't really what you're looking for, then pop over to San Marco and check out the Dum Dum Girls on Friday night. They'll be at Jackrabbits from 8 to 11, and you can get tickets online. Now, if you're sticking beachside on Friday night, then head to Freebird Live. You can catch Streetlight Manifesto performing at 7, and tickets are available online or at the box office. Now, what better way to spend your Saturday than by filling your belly for a good cause? The Charity Gumbo Tasting Festival is this Saturday at the Jacksonville Landing. From 2 to 4 p.m. you can get your fill of a variety of different gumbos created by local Jacksonville chefs. It's $10 for all the gumbo you want, and the proceeds go to local charity. Now, after you've spiced it up with some gumbo, make your way to the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena for a little sugar. Country pop duo Sugarland will be performing Saturday night at 7. To get tickets, you can go online to Ticketmaster or call the arena box office. Now, back at the beaches on Saturday night, you can check out the Ready set at Freebird Live. Just go online for tickets, and they hit the stage at 6:30. Now, on Sunday night, finish up your weekend at Plush Nightclub. The reggae group Revolution will be in town starting at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets online ahead of time or at the door. Well, now you're all set for the weekend, so have a fantastic time, and I'll see you next week with all the newest North Florida entertainment news.
Rebecca.
After the break, we'll have Sam Hauser for the latest on sports. We'll be back.
I love you. Bye, Dawson. Say bye-bye, Mommy.
Hey, haven't seen you lately. How have you been?
Well, things got crazy there for a minute. I tried my best, but it was really hard. Dawson's teacher, Miss Jones, she took time and talked to me about getting help, and now we're doing pretty good.
Isn't she great? She helped me when I was having trouble potty training my son, and I don't know what I would have done without her.
It's your turn to raise the leaders of tomorrow. Find out how at ounce.org.
Hello, I'm Jim Overton, property appraiser for Duval County. If you own real estate or business assets, this is the time of year you receive a notice of proposed property taxes. This notice is not a bill, it's an estimate of your taxes this year. Your final bill is determined by rates set by the City Council and School Board and other taxing authorities. If you have questions or would like to discuss your appraisal, please contact us immediately. At your property appraiser's office, we value you.
Hi, my name is Zachary Champagne, and I'm an education graduate student here at the University of North Florida in Jacksonville. I've had very close relationships with the professors, with the community here. Being able to keep in contact with so many professors and so many classmates make me a better educator. I'm taking things into practice that are really groundbreaking ideas, things that a lot of other educators aren't doing yet. It has been an extremely positive experience throughout all of my time here. UNF, no one like you, no place like this.
Ever wondered where your water comes from? For most of us, it comes from aquifers beneath the ground. Imagine a sponge full of holes. Porous rock, sand, shell, and limestone hold water and allow it to move. Water is drawn from the ground through wells. Though rain refills our aquifers, we're using water faster than rain can replenish it. Learn how you can help conserve our water at floridaswater.com.
Welcome back. We're here with Sam Hauser to tell us what's gone on sports the past week.
That's right, and basketball is coming to a close, and we made our way to ESPN3. Is that right?
ESPN2, actually. We
yes.
went to the ASUN Championship.
Right.
We're going to talk about that in just a little bit, but I did want to say first that I did make it on TV a couple of times.
Oh, yeah? Because you were watching, you were at the conference?
Yeah, in the first couple rows, made it on TV.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that and a couple other stories.
That's
cool.
great.
Now.
Let us know how basketball went.
The UNF men's basketball team returned from Macon, Georgia after a disappointing loss in the Atlantic Sun Conference Championship, but the Ospreys have a lot to be proud of and look forward to next year. Inability to finish. It's something that has plagued the Ospreys for years, and it was a key factor in the team's 2 regular season losses to rival Jacksonville this year. However, things are changing. The Ospreys win 10-10 in conference play, giving them their best record since making the transition to Division I and a rematch with JU in the first round of the conference tournament. This time, UNF did finish, beating the Dolphins for only the 2nd time ever, and then defeating 2nd-seeded ETSU for the first time in school history. Don't let a 41-point loss to 1-seeded Belmont in the conference championship fool you. The Ospreys came within 2 points of beating the Bruins at home in February and are closer than ever to becoming more than a no-name school on the national stage.
You know, being our first game that was actually on, cable TV, ESPN2, it was just fun, just to get that experience, because we see professionals and we see big-time college and finding us, for us to be in that position, that was exciting. It was funny because I was actually in warm-ups, and we were talking about how big Mercer and Belmont and how big their crowd was. And I was like, man, we got a crowd too, not to knock anybody off. Our crowd is pretty decent, so we were happy to have this.
It's kind of hard to put a word on it or put a number on it or a price tag on it, how valuable that experience is, because we have so many guys returning, 90% of our offense, 92% of our rebounding. So obviously that bodes well for us next year, but nothing will be given in this league. I mean, this league's a very difficult league from top to bottom, so we need to prepare once again to fight for a conference championship.
The Ospreys will wait to see if they are awarded a spot in one of the 4 postseason tournaments on Sunday. However, Driscoll said that because of the Ospreys' losing record, a bid is highly unlikely. The Jacksonville Sharks look to make it back to the AFL playoffs as they open up the 2011 regular season on Saturday. They will hit the road to take on the Arizona Rattlers at 9 p.m. and the home opener is Friday, March 18th at 8 p.m. versus the Georgia Force. The Sharks are coming off a 12-4 record and a South Division championship last season before being knocked out in the first round of the playoffs by the Orlando Predators. All of this season's games will be on the radio and select games will be on TV. To see the entire schedule, go to www.jacksharks.com. The UNF softball team is hosting a 5-team tournament this weekend and look to use a game on Tuesday night to get a better look at one of their opponents. UNF softball team took on Delaware State at the softball complex Tuesday night. Freshman pitcher Courtney Radke pitched her 5th straight complete game, 3rd straight win, and 2nd straight shutout. She also surrendered only 3 hits in the game. Along with the strong pitching, Melissa Thomas and Kaylee Broski each had 2 RBIs to help the Ospreys to a 6-0 win. With the team hosting the UNF Osprey Invitational this weekend, both teams use this game as a stepping stone to help them prepare for the upcoming tournament and their rematch on Saturday at 5:30. The Ospreys also play Friday at 7, Saturday at 11:30 and 2. Coach Hickey talked about what bringing big-name schools like Kansas to UNF means. It's always good to get big-name
teams in. It kind of, starts the tournament out getting with a little bit of a good reputation, obviously. And, we're hoping to host more than one tournament a season after this year, and we get it going a little bit. So maybe 2 next year, and trying to get some big-name teams in and having like a mix of talent. I think it's nice. Obviously, location-wise, being in Jacksonville, we get some of the northern teams down on their spring breaks, and it's a big draw for some of those teams and allows us to be able to play additional home games hosting our own tournament. So we're kind of trying to, build a foundation here with, like I said, home crowd and, getting people a little bit more into it by hosting these tournaments and bringing people to our campus as opposed to being on the road all the time.
For more information on the opponents and the tournament schedule, visit www.unfospreys.com. This Saturday is the 34th annual Gate River Run. The event begins at 8:30 a.m. and lasts until 11 a.m. and consists of 6 different events, such as the Gate River Run 15K, the 1-mile Adidas Junior River Run, and the JTC Diaper Dashes. The last day to register is Friday, March 11th at the Gate River Run Runners Expo downtown. The entry fee for the 15K is $30 and it is $20 for the 5K charity walk and run. All proceeds go to the Challenged Athletes Foundation, which provides adaptive sports equipment for challenged athletes around the world. For more information, go to www.gateriverrun.com. Well, that's it for sports. Back to you, Mary and Courtney.
Thanks, Sam. All right, after the break, we'll check out Mardi Gras festivities, but for man's best friend.
We'll tell you more right after this.
Get up to a 100% scholarship to college and up to $60,000 in assistance. Get paid to learn valuable job skills. Maybe make an extra 20 grand when you join. All while you serve your community and your country. Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Atienza, and I'm a mechanical engineering student here at the University of North Florida in Jacksonville. It's a really nice campus. There's always things going on here. There's always activities to do. UNF has really allowed me to take my education beyond the books by allowing me to design labs and to educate other students about that particular topic. I made the best choice when I chose UNF to get my engineering degree. UNF, no one like you, no place like this.
Welcome back. Mardi Gras is known as a time for people to get together and have a little fun.
It's that time of year where people get together with parades and festivals. And even though it can be a great time for us, it's also a great time to spend some time with man's best friend. Dog lovers in Clay County show off their furry little friends at the second annual Mardi Gras Bark in the Park. The event is filled with fun for dogs and their owners. The Safe Animal Shelter sponsors Bark in the Park to raise awareness and money for homeless animals. Spokesperson and volunteer Laura Hudson explains why it's important for Clay County residents to get involved.
More people know about the local animal shelter, the more the word gets out, and the more animals we will be able to adopt out, and that means the more animals we'll be able to take in.
For a list of adoptable pets or for more ways to help the shelter, you can visit their website at safeanimalshelter.com.
That's all we have for this week's edition. See you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your spring break.